This is Father Greg behind the camera. The Saints Anarchidi 2020 Virtual Greek Festival rolls on. As you can see, I'm walking down the aisle of our church. This is what, on church tours, when people first come in, this would be the approach they would have. And there's a lot to look at, obviously. The Orthodox worship service is designed to appeal to all five of your senses, and vision is certainly one of them, and that's why one of the reasons we have so many rich colors. But the one thing, without fail, that people ask about on the church tours is the peacocks. Now, when you come to service, you don't really see them because these doors are open. But if you look elsewhere, I'm going over to the chant stand here, they're carved in different places. And there's a lot of animals, actually. An interesting challenge next time you're in the church is find all the different kinds of animals, both mythological, like dragons, and real ones, like the peacock. So everyone always asks about the peacocks and what's their significance. Little terminology, by the way. A peacock is a male, a peahen is a female, and peafowl is the term for both of them, male and female. And a group of peacocks is called an ostentation or a muster. Muster is the more commonly used term. So the peacock is very symbolic in many different religions and cultures. Alexander the Great, the West discovered peacocks when Alexander the Great had his march east and found them in India. And they were, brought back. And the ancient Greeks considered that their flesh never deteriorated or never went bad if they were eaten. Alexander forbade his soldiers, he liked them so much, he forbade his soldiers to kill peacocks. The ancient Greeks thought that the meat did not decay, so peacocks became a symbol of immortality, and Christianity naturally sort of took this on, and peacocks in early Christianity became a symbol of the resurrection because of this notion of immortality. There's also an association with fertility, sort of like how in the West the Easter Bunny became this symbol. So peacocks are a symbol of fertility, which is the regrowth, the regeneration every spring, and immortality, the resurrection. So that's why you see peacocks. Interestingly enough, their tails have the eyes, and these can represent the all-seeing eye of God. There's lots of interpretations, but in our peacocks here, the tails aren't out, so it's not as obvious maybe what they are, or it's they're not in full bloom, so to speak. But the peacock, as a sign of immortality, was an early adapted Christian symbol and lives on today in beautiful works of art in our churches, like our doors. Thanks for tuning in.